the lion's den to the flowering flagon, I'm nostalgic for nights that are still to come. Nostalgic for nights that are still to come. Still to come. Still to come. Oh, speaking of the open mic scene, I think most people in our little circle have the same peculiar mix of low self-esteem, but being enough of a head case to get up on stage. And I noticed in 2020 and 21, my social media feeds were just a tsunami of awfulness, of people losing people close to them. And, as bad as I am at small talk, when I attempt to make small talk, it always falls flat. I'm all like, do you know any good treatments for genital herpes or something like that? But I'm even worse at big talk, talking about the big things in life. So I decided to write a song about that. This is the last one of my set, and it's also the last one on Abusive X. And so I recommend you buy Abusive X.
Love you, Kevin!
Cheers, cheers. So most of my songs. I won't pretend to try to understand that. So most of my songs are poorly judged attempts at humour. This is probably a poorly judged attempt at paying tribute to the people we've lost over the past couple of years in a light-hearted way. Life is full of sorrow, tragedy and pain. Its meaning is a mystery. I believe there is a God who loves me, even though he's seen my internet history. Some say God's an underachiever at best, and when we die we'll just become dust. But I believe someone somewhere somehow gives us stuff, because I simply must. Hope it might be so. Hope it might be so. That when we die we'll be reunited with everyone we knew and loved, and every horror we ever had to go through is totally understood. Till the end of time we'll find ourselves in a moment of loving bliss, and we'll all be treated to a heartfelt, windswept Hollywood kiss. There's truth in the phrase, the good die young. I've learned this the hardest way. Often I find the so-called gift of human life is as sad as a dead leaf on a grave. At school I had a teacher called Charlie Crawford, one of the few not to be a bore or a perv. Like many fine people, he was taken too soon, but his spirit is still preserved. I believe it must be so. I believe it must be so. There's a mighty deity patiently waiting to take us into his care. People of all beliefs and nations and creeds can make their own way there. Tribes who've been fighting since the dawn of time finally get on well. It's a vision like the Christian heaven, but the company's good as hell. I know that it is so. I know that it is so. Through accidents, illness, and the passage of time, so many special people are not here. We'll hold them in our thoughts, and in the meantime, we'll make enough noise for them to hear.